Now, face off by Nichols. Gets bumped back behind the net. Now Webb Sloan has it. He's looking to get it up to Hank Schwab, who looks to get up to George. Homewood now. Nichols has it. Neutral ice. Looking for some space. Chips it into the zone wisely behind the net. He's pursuing still. He's met by Schwab down there as well. Schwab now against the boards. And Nichols fighting to move this puck forward. Puck caught. Schwab's got it. He's trying to move it over to Nichols. He does. Nichols still trying to battle for it, but picked up by the defense and then knocked out. So Findlay forced to reset. Sloan's got it now. He resets over to Homewood. Homewood now looking to pass. Goes off his stick, but battles, pokes forward. Schwab's got it. Schwab sends it into the zone. Now collected by the defense of Grand Rapids. Findlay with some good pressure there in the zone. And now Grand Rapids is charging. Centering pass goes wide. Now Webb Sloan has it, looking to move it out of the zone. He gets it moved up to Mason Cooper, who gets it out of the zone. And now an errant pass by the defense of Grand Rapids. Jumping on that was Rylan Peterkowski, trying to move it forward with Grand Rapids. They get it out of the zone, but then offside's the call. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Puck is dropped. Laura Teagarden gets that over to River Archer. Now Henry Fort's got it. They cross it over to Burkhart. Burkhart gets across center ice. Sends it deep down into the zone as he takes a hit. River Archer back there trying to press. Same with Henry Fort. And then they knock it back down. Burkhart racing. And he battles and pokes that puck away and moves it forward. And then mishandled at the line by Grand Rapids. They're forced to reset. They're going to go across. Pressure from Findlay in the neutral zone. Sends that back. Fort's got it. Chips it along the boards over to Archer. Findlay looking to break out. Gets it up to Lawyer. Nice pass from Archer to Lawyer. Defender falls. We've got a potential 2-on-1. Lawyer with a nice pass to Shafe. Oh, just off his stick. Good opportunity there. Findlay still battling. Lawyer racing behind the boards to go get it. Slow this puck up. Nice defensive pressure in the offensive zone by Findlay. Archer knocks it back behind the net. Teagarden there as well. Slowing down to pinch, sends it back behind the net. We've got just over 6 minutes left here in the second. Now Fort along the boards. Fort chips it back into the zone. Archer there too. Now out comes Mason Cooper. Mason Cooper gets it back to the defense. Oh, and they're going to call it too many men as a player was getting off the ice. And they're going to talk about it now a little bit here too. And that penalty is going to stand. So too many men on the ice penalty. Even though the player had a foot in the box, was coming off the bench, or coming on the bench. So Findlay will go on the penalty kill. Fort out there on defense. George Homewood out there, Mason Cooper. And Eddie Homewood out there as well. Shot from the point. Ye saw it all day. Nice kick save. Centering pass blocked by the skate of Grace. Sorry, that's Grace, not Homewood out there. So George Homewood, Ben Grace. Ben Grace chips it forward to George Homewood. Gets it out of the zone. Forced to reset is Grand Rapids. Now they're coming from the outside. Nice play by Henry Fort. sent down into the zone. George Homewood does. Icing waved off as Mason Cooper, nice hustle move, tries to keep this puck along the boards for the last 30 seconds of the penalty kill. Grand Rapids gets it. Pass out front. They're going to move through neutral zone, chipped away by Webb Sloan. Nice move there. Great defense by the Trojans. George Homewood hustling back. Henry Fort there as well. They don't get a shot. And then the shot from the point sticked aside by Yates. Now Webb Sloan over in the corner battling. Mason Cooper as well. Nice little stick lift. Shot goes. Yates was ready. Bounced off the side of the net. Back out to the point for Grand Rapids. They're cycling, looking forward, try to get something happening. And nice stick block there on that puck. And George Homewood with a great move with the body to get that puck over to Mason Cooper. No call there on that action afterwards. Sorry, that is over to Ricky Nichols. He takes it and fires it down into the zone. Findlay back at full strength. So successful penalty kill again for the Trojans. And a nice move by Ricky Nichols on that back check. And Webb Sloan has it. He's moving it forward. He gets it up to Mason Cooper now. Cooper sends it to the middle, but sticked aside by the defense. Kept in by Ricky Nichols. Down to Rylan Peterkowski, who sends it down to the zone. Mason Cooper back there pursuing, and Rylan Peterkowski as they try to break out. And then it's taken out. So Homewood's got it. He sends it back in. Good job avoiding the offsides there. The Trojans clear the zone. Tied up behind the net. Peterkowski tried to get that puck. Good pressure there too. Now it's sent out of the zone. Webb Sloan racing for it. He's got it. He's got a man on him. Nice little cutback move by Sloan to create some space. He's trying to get it out to the middle. He's trying to send it up to Teagard, and Teagard cut to the middle. But that puck was sent just a little wide. Now Sloan's got it, and that's an offsides, it looks like. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off. For Teagarden with the face-off for the Trojans. Knocked in by Grand Rapids. Sent over from Fort to Burkhart. Nice pass up to Schaaf, who gets across center ice and dumps it in deep. Laura Teagarden in fast pursuit there behind the net. Sent over to Harrison, knocked away. But now Schaaf there, and Teagarden knock it back in. Now Harrison's got it. So Schwab and Schaaf back there. Good effort there. Keep that in. Grand Rapids has it now, moving it forward, but Ford is there, knocks it along the boards. So Grand Rapids still hasn't entered the zone yet. Now they have. But knocked out by Schaaf at the top of the zone. Shot from the top of the face-off circle, gloved by Yates. Mason Cooper now take the face-off for the Trojans. Puck is dropped. He's got Archer and George Homewood out there. Burkhart and Grace on defense. Grace clears that away from the front of the net. Now tipped aside, caught up in some skates, but sent out front. Nice diving effort by Archer to try to intercept that pass, but collected by Grace, sent up to Archer, but then sent back behind the boards. Burkhart has it now. He tries to get it away just off the heel of his stick. And then wrapped around the boards by Homewood, looking for a little extra space. Now Archer's got it. He sends it behind the boards, opposite side. As Findlay trying to clear the zone here. Oh, nice little nifty move. George Homewood has it. He moves it forward. Pass, ends up in the skates of Archer, but Homewood's got it back. He tries to send it over to Archer. Archer with a shot. And glove saved by the goaltender for Grand Rapids. But nice hustle effort there by your Findlay Trojans. 1 minute, 12 seconds left here in the second. Findlay up 2-1. Ricky Nichols takes face off for the Trojans. Puck is dropped, gets it back to Webb Sloan. Webb Sloan fires a shot off of the stick, goes over the goal. Rylan Peterkowski has it now. He's looking for a centering pass. Flips it to the middle, hits a Grand Rapids player. Now he's got it again, battling along the boards. Over there is Ricky Nichols now battling as well. Mason Cooper trying to get through, a little bit of interference by that player. Now they're battling back. Grand Rapids with a centering pass collected by Rylan Peterkowski. He's going to take this around the net and look for the breakout for Ricky Nichols. Nichols trying to get it out of the zone, but just kept in by Grand Rapids. Now Webb Sloan has it. He's going to chip it forward, hits a player, stays in the zone. Now Sloan hustles back, gets that puck turned over. Sloan pushes it forward to Mason Beach off of his stick. He gets there, but it was behind the center line. So they're going to call an icing on that. 20 seconds left. We're going to bring it down the other way. All right, puck is dropped. We've got 20 seconds left. Goes out to the point. Cross ice pass, trying. And flipped out of the zone by the Trojans. Now trying to reset. We've got less than 10 seconds left here in the period. Good forechecking by George Homewood. Gets that over to Harrison Chafe. He's got a second. He's got to shoot it. Oh, and time expires. As we'll get ready to go here into the third. Teams will change sides again. And we'll join you momentarily. We're back for the start of the third. Ricky Nichols flanked by Peterkowski and Beach. Nichols now battling for that center line. He's got Grace out there with Fort as well on defense. Knocked in, but Grace is there to hold that puck up, send it forward. Grace and Peterkowski trying. Knocked to the center. Grace gets it up. Into center ice, collected by Grand Rapids. Nice effort there by Beach, using the body, pushing him to the outside. Now Nichols has it. He's going to dump it out of the zone, but then collect it in. Now Henry Fort's got it. He's looking for an outlet pass. He finds Rylan Peterkowski, who's going to send it deep into the zone, and then they're going to dump and chase Mason Beach there as well. Oh, and we've got a definite penalty because he extended those arms going for that puck. So going to be a penalty kill here for the Trojans. And that's going to bring this down opposite end of the ice to the glove side of Findlay goaltender Henry Yates. Mason Cooper takes face off for the Trojans. He's got Fort and Grace out there. Knocks center ice. Homewood gets that puck out of the neutral zone, or out of the Findlay zone, and now Mason Cooper dumps it deep into Grand Rapids zone. Grand Rapids cycles it opposite. They're trying to clear it. It goes a little too far. We've got Fort racing back, 4 Findlay defenders there. Nice play by Fort with the skate. Get that puck out. He moves it forward to Mason Cooper. Mason Cooper now with a head of steam. He's looking to at least eat some clock, if not get a shot. He tries to tuck one. He gets knocked down, and there's a penalty there. He gets hooked. Puck is dropped. Teagarden with the face-off for the Trojans. Now Grand Rapids has it. They're coming with the head of steam. Burkhardt back there, and along with Sloan, and they clear that puck. Now moving forward is Findlay on this 4-on-4 for another 15 seconds. Ooh, puck sent by Teagarden. Now collected by Sloan. Sloan chips it into the zone. Findlay back at full strength coming out of the box. Was Beach. Sloan gets it over to Burkhardt. Burkhardt sends it in deep. Now Schaaf there. Now Teagarden going over to the boards. Trying to chip this puck back. Kicked aside. Into the corner. Burkhardt comes down to pinch. Kept that puck in. Now Archer with it. Archer moves it aside. Sticked out. Webb Sloan's got it. He's going to knock it up the boards. He gets it over to Harrison. Harrison with it. Gets it back over to Sloan. Sloan chips it forward. Oh, and a glove save by the Grand Rapids goaltender. Nice glove save there. Little backhand from Sloan just below the face-off dot. Tried to get it over the shoulder. Ricky Nichols out to take the face-off for the Trojans. He'll have Peter Koski and Schwab with him. Puck is dropped. Eddie Homewood and Henry Fort on defense. Puck moved forward. Nichols has it now. Over to Peter Koski in the corner. They're battling. Nichols tried to get it. He's tripped up. There's going to be a penalty. Trojans are going to go on a power play again. Rylan Pierkowski tries to send it to the front, and it's touched. Mason Cooper with the face-off for the Trojans. Gets caught up in skates, so Grand Rapids has it now. George Holman out there trying to pursue. Oh, kept out. Or no, kept in. Nice effort there by Eddie Homewood. Bad angle here. Puck knocked forward. Oh, shot! Out in front! Collected by Fort. Fort shoots it. Sends it over. Oh, just wide. Great shot by Fort trying to get the second goal of the tournament. Centered in front. George Homewood has it. Oh, shot just goes over the glove and wide. Now Eddie Homewood stops at the blue line. Kicks it back. Gets it over to Ricky Nichols. Now in the middle. And sent forward down the length of the ice. That's going to be on net. So Yace is going to drop down, stop that. Mason Cooper's got it now. He's trying to flip it up. About 30 seconds left here in this penalty, in this power play for the Trojans. Pursuit are the Trojans. Shot from the point goes wide by Grand Rapids. Ricky Nichols has it. He looks to get it up the middle. It does clear the zone. Misses Findlay players though. So now it's dumped back in. 16 seconds left here in the power play for Findlay. Henry Fort gets it up to Teagarden. Now Mason Cooper's got it. Last charge here with the man advantage. Got a 3-on-2 situation going. Mason Cooper trying to get something backhand going. George Homewood's there too. Now Teagarden with a shot. Oh, that goes off the skate. Now Mason Cooper's got throws it in front. Puck still loose. Knocked to the side. Mason Cooper with a shot. Oh, just wide and over the glove. Now Ben Grace knocks it back into the zone. Centering in front. Bounces over a couple players' sticks, and they will clear it. And this looks like it's going to be an icing. And it is. So both teams at full strength. Here in the middle part of the third. And we'll have a face-off to the glove-hand side of the Grand Rapids goaltender. Laura Teagarden take this face-off for the Trojans. He's got Sloan and Grace out there on defense. Schwab and Peter Koski are the wingers. Puck is dropped, gets it back to Schwab, gets it back to Sloan, sends it back in behind the net. Teagarden there, looking for a place to pass this up to Peter Koski. Oh, blue tire, but Grace is there, sends one towards the net, and it's covered by the Grand Rapids goaltender. Same setup, Teagarden again with the face-off for the Trojans. Face-off stick back to the corner by Grand Rapids. Teagarden pursuing, has it, tried to get it in front, doesn't get it, but we've got a penalty. And that's going to be on Grand Rapids, so this is going to be another power play for Findlay. A hooking call behind the net as Teagarden was taken down, going for that puck. Mason Cooper now with the face-off for the Trojans. Puck is dropped, gets it back to Homewood, gets it over to Sloan. Ben Grace up there with a shot. Tipped in front, it's loose. Still loose. Cooper. Oh, another shot, loose. Flop. And attempting to clear was Grand Rapids, and they do. A lot of good effort there by the Trojans. Peppering the goalie with shots. Now Webb Sloan has it. He's going around looking to center it. Just loses the puck, goes in front. Mason Cooper off the post. George Homewood there to knock it home. That's a power play goal for Findlay. So 2-goal lead here for your Findlay Trojans with 6:45 left here in the third. Good things happen when you camp in front of the net, chase those pucks. So Findlay with some good pressure with that power play goal. A couple shots off the post. Teagarden now with the face-off for the Trojans. He gets it over to Beach. Beach sends it in deep. That is going to be an icing as it was just past the center line, just behind it. So we're going to bring this down to the blocker side of goaltender Yace for Findlay. Teagarden with the face-off again, knocks it back forward. Beach there, nice play along the boards, keep that puck from moving deeper into the zone. But then they do send it in, but sent to the middle. Grace there to knock it away. Shot, leg save by Yace, cleared out by Teagarden. And now moving with a head of steam is Beach along the boards. He gets it up, nice pass. Over to Sloan, but Sloan knocked off the puck. Archer there now battling for it. Burkhart and Sloan on defense. Nice attempt by Archer, just hits the body of a defender as he took a nice shot. That puck sticked aside. Burkhart's got it now. He tips it back, nice backwards pass to Beach, but that gets poked aside, but player loses his footing. Now Teagarden back to get it. He gets it out of the zone. Grand Rapids forced to reset. Now puck going across, and Fort is there on defense. He gets it up to Archer. Archer's going to push forward, try to move it ahead to Beach. That pass just a little too far past him, but Beach there with a nice back check. Puck sent forward. Grand Rapids look for a backhand shot, but Henry Fort's there. Holding the stick as the Grand Rapids player falls down. Now sent out of the zone by Shea. And now Ricky Nichols has it. Ricky Nichols looking for some room. He's trying to go backhand maybe. He passed centering pass. Oh, tipped aside. Then sent. Ron Peterkowski just sticked aside by the goaltender. Nice move there. Nichols has it now, trying to work along the boards. Now they're battling. Now Schaaf has it. He tries to get it in front. Nichols has it now. Oh, knocked aside. Now Peterkowski's got it. He's trying to keep it down deep. In the zone. Along the boards. Fort chips it ahead. Centering pass. No one there for Findlay. Grace is back. They're trying to move this forward. Nice tie up there by Grace. And then sent to the center. Goes through the skates of Fort, who was in position to also make a play on that. Now sent in front. And that great active stick work by Ben Grace to knock that shot attempt aside. Grand Rapids has it. They're cycling in front. Shot off the skate of Fort. Now Ben Grace clears it up. Schaaf's trying to get there. Knock it out of the zone. Still collected by Grand Rapids, but then battling along the boards with it. Ricky Nichols. Now Nichols and Schaaf. It goes up to the defense. They fire a shot. Yates sees it from the blue line and freezes the puck. Four minutes, 5 seconds left here in the third. Mason Cooper take the face off for the Trojans. Tries to do the tie-up. Shot from the point. Oh, whiffed on. Then the second shot sent wide. Or shot from the slot, rather. Fort back there battling behind the net. Nice poke check by Henry Fort. They try to chip it up, and now it's stuck along the boards. Almost kicked out there by George Homewood, but then Fort's got it. Now stuck in skates. Now it's finally tipped out with a great second effort by Mason Cooper. We got a 2-on-1 developing here. Oh, just off the stick. Great pass by George Homewood. Little bouncy on the stick there. Couldn't tap that one in. Good opportunity there. Good pressure by the Trojans. Pass sent forward to the zone. Mason Cooper there. Gets it back. Then he collects that shot. They still got the puck. Now River Archer has it. He tries to get it forward off the skate, but then tipped forward again to George Homewood. Sends it over the middle of River Archer, but defense of Grand Rapids pokes that away. Errant pass. Mason Cooper going forward along the boards. Now coming off the bench to help out. The Findlay Trojans, they're pushing that puck forward. Hank Schwab sends it forward out of the zone. Collected again and sent up the boards, and now sent forward through neutral ice. Icing waved off on crease. Counts as a shot, folks, in the stats. Sent up out of the zone. Webb Sloan to collect. He throws it back towards the offensive zone, hung up in the neutral zone still. Now Sloan battling along the boards, gets the puck forward again. Sloan and Grace over there in the corner. Schwab waiting in the back, covering defense. Now Mason Beach, good hustle to push that puck forward, and he's aggressively forechecking, trying to knock the skater off that puck. And now Schwab with a stick lift along with Teagarden, but it still gets through, but players off the puck. Nice move there by Burkhardt in the corner. Tracking, centering pass. Yates is there for the save. Good effort. Sloan comes back and wheels that out around the boards, and that goes back to neutral ice. Teagarden and Beach in pursuit on the forecheck. Tied up. Now collected by Ricky Nichols. He's pushing down the left side of the ice. He's looking to make a play somewhere. Centering pass off the skate. Tried to collect. Webb Sloan's got it. Now Rylan Peterkowski bounces it forward. Now kept in. Now knocked out. And that hit a player on the opposing team bench while it was trying to be cleared from the defensive zone. So we're going to have a face-off to the glove hand side of the Grand Rapids goaltender. Ricky Nichols to take the face-off now for the Trojans. Minute 18 left. Ricky Nichols gets that back. Fort wraps it around the boards. Peter Koski now behind back of the net. Also with Shea. Battling for it. Fort pinches down. Sent forward on net, but stopped by the defense. Now Eddie Homewood with it. Gets that puck forward to Peter Koski. Trying to get it forward in the zone. He does. Knocked back to neutral ice by Grand Rapids. They're pushing. Looking for a centering pass. Tipped by the active stick of the Trojans defense. As this moves forward, Nichols in pursuit now. He collects the puck. He tries to send it forward, bounces off a Grand Rapids player. And then sent deep into the zone. We're less than 30 seconds left in the game. Sent forward to Peter Koski. Peter Koski clears the zone. As we're down to 15 seconds in this game. Mason Cooper with a nice move behind the net to knock that puck away. Puck centered. Cooper sends it back in the corner. Closing seconds. Your Findlay Trojans are going to win game 3 and go to 2-1 in the tournament. So hard-fought game early this morning. Who needs coffee when you got hockey action like this? So this will be our only game of the tournament today. So join us tomorrow at 7:45 for the 4th game for Findlay. So starting to control their own destiny now. And teams will line up, shake hands. Good effort by both sides. And I want to thank you at home for watching. And we'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, 7:45.